Now is your question number 10, in which it is a function from x to y is said to be an invertible function. Then you have to show that f will be having a unique inverse. Okay, unique means same inverse every time. It would not keep on changing. Okay, so invertible function है, उसने मैं already दिया है, तो how will you present that? Now we would say this function is said to be an invertible function अगर वो invertible है. Okay, okay, that will come to later. I'll explain as I've done it here. So we had to show that it will have unique inverse. So we are for contrary taking, suppose it has more than one inverse. So we have assumed let g1 and g2 both be its inverse. If both of them are its inverse, then composition of the function with its inverse always gives the identity. So f naught g1 should give the identity. Likewise f naught g2 should also give the identity. Inverse की definition ही है, ठीक है? The composition of two functions gives identity, then they are said to be inverse. So this is what we get from the fact that g1 and g2 have been assumed as inverse of f. Now this means f of g1y, this means f of g2y. Now f of one entry, f of the other entry are equal, and because it was an invertible function, it would be 1 1 naturally. Every invertible function is a bijective. So, and if it is a 1 1 function, what should happen? If f of x1 is equal to f of x2, x1 is equal to x2 बोलते हैं, तो if f of this is equal to f of this means these two should be equal by 1 1 nature. Invertible था इसलिए 1 1 है, 1 1 है तो this का मतलब this. Get that? Okay. So what do we conclude? We have actually got g1 and g2 are equal. Okay, so we had assumed g1 g2 be two different inverses, but from the theorems we have got that g1 and g2 will actually be equal to each other, means we will have a unique inverse, that is the inverse is the same or unique. All right, now 11th question was saying you have to consider a function from 1 2 3 to a b c. This is the domain, this is the range, and that is how they have defined the function. That image of 1 would be a, of 2 would be b, 3 would be c. Then you have to find its inverse function, and then you have to show that inverse of the inverse would be back the function itself. Okay, so ये simple सा question है, obvious सा question है, but इसका presentation is what counts here, and which is lots of work. Okay, so how are you going to present it? You can see here. Okay, so yes, this was the function. Which question are we doing? 11th here. Yes, so this function was given to you as this. Now we are looking for its inverse. तो inverse जो है वो क्या उल्टा mapping होती है from here to here. So f inverse will be mapped, this will become the domain, and the domain will become the range. And what would happen? The image will become the pre-image will become the image. So inverse of A or image of A would be 1, image of B would be 2, image of C would be 3. That is how a inverse function is defined. Okay, we need to confirm कि हमने जो करा है ये सही करा है या नहीं किया है, ये inverse होगा भी या नहीं होगा. Okay, if that was the function, according to us this should be the inverse of the function. To confirm whether it is inverse or not, what is the definition of inverse of a function? Okay, यहाँ पे f1 की जगह आप g भी लिख सकते हो, as I had told you earlier कि g से represent करना easy होता है, तो आप उसको g लेके अपनी calculation कर सकते हो, बाद में उसको inverse से बता दो. Okay, I have written already. Let f inverse be g. Now आप composition करोगे f का g के साथ, g का f के साथ. So I have done here f not g of a. अभी g की बात हो रही है तो g का आप कहाँ गया g? G means f inverse only, right? G is actually f inverse. तो इसका डोमेन क्या है? A B C. तो हम यहाँ पे क्या फाइंड करेंगे? f not g of A then B then C, जो इसकी डोमेन थी. Okay, so that means f of GA, this means f of GB, this means f of GC. So GA, अब GA की इमेज हमने ऑलरेडी कर रखी है is 1. ये इमेजेस होंगी. Okay, so this becomes 1 2 3 then. GA is 1, GB is 2, GC is 3. Then according to the given definition, f1 was A, f2 was B, f3 was C. तो सब obvious हैं, but आपको present करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so what do you end up getting? जब आपने f not g of A निकाला, you got it as A itself. f not g of B came as B, f not g of C came as C. तो ये आपको identity मिल गई. You got back your entry. Okay. Now likewise we'll also find for g not f. तो g not f जब करोगे तो यहाँ पर f का ही डोमेन लोगे. f का डोमेन था 1 2 3. So you'll find f1 f2 f3. So F1, F2, F3 were defined as A, B, C. तो उनका G's were defined as 1, 2, 3. ठीक है? So again the same thing. F G naught F of 1 is 1, G naught F of 2 is 2, G naught F of 3 is 3. So we would say this, that since G naught F is giving identity, F naught G is also giving identity. So this G should confirm be inverse of F. That is what we had to show. We had to show क्या हमसे बोला था उसने कि inverse आप define करो. Okay, inverse find करो. तो inverse we had guessed should be something like this, and here we have confirmed that yes, this is the inverse of given function f. Okay, now for the second part, उसका भी inverse निकालना था. अब इस inverse का g का भी inverse निकालना था. तो we are assuming let h be another function जो g का inverse है. तो h is f inverse का inverse या g का inverse straight away. तो अब ये h अगर g का इनवर्स है तो g से उल्टी हो जाएगी इसकी मैपिंग. ये g फंक्शन था हमारा. सो इट वुड बी मैप्ड फ्रॉम 1 2 3 टू abc. So h would be defined as 1 2 3 to abc as image of 1 being a, image of 2 being b, image of 3 being c. Right? अब इसका भी आप चेक करोगे कॉम्पोजिशन, यू विल फाइंड h नॉट g देन g नॉट h. तो h नॉट g कर रहे हो तो पहले g की हम लेंगे. g की डोमेन थी ये है जी ए बी सी, तो हमने यहाँ पे ए बी सी ले लिया. इनकी इमेजेस थी 1 2 3 एंड एच की इनकी इमेज है ए बी सी अकॉर्डिंग टू एच. ये है हमारा एच फंक्शन. ओके, तो वापस हमें आइडेंटिटी मिल रही है देखो. देन लाइकवाइज यूल फाइंड जी नॉट एच. एच वॉज डिफाइंड फ्रॉम 1 2 3. सो एच ऑफ 1 2 3 आप इवेल्युएट करोगे विच वॉज गिवन और सीन एज ए बी सी. And then G of ABC was suggested as 1 2 3. So again you have got your identities. Okay, so obvious se fact hai, but then yes, you have to put it in writing if that question comes by chance. All that. Okay, so H naught G is identity, G naught H is also identity, hence H should be inverse of G. And G क्या था? F का inverse था. तो H F inverse का inverse हो गया. And ये H now if you see, ये जो फंक्शन h है आपका, I've yes called it here. I've called where I've defined h as b result and the given result f was defined here. This I've called as a result. So आप a and b को जब compare करोगे तो ये exactly same functions आ रहे हैं. 1 2 3 to abc, 1 2 3 to abc. Hence we conclude that h which is f inverse का inverse is exactly same as f function. That is all you had to show there. Okay, 12th वाला भी इसी का है. यहाँ पे उसने with the help of example and given sets कराया था. यहाँ पे general बोल रहा है. Okay, so it will be all the more typical to present it. But yes, if it comes, you just have to put it in writing. See, 12th question is saying let a function from set a x be mapped to set y and it is an invertible function. Then you have to show that f inverse is show that the inverse of f f is f inverse and f inverse का inverse is f. Oh god. All right, it's exactly same what we have done in the previous question children. Only यहाँ पे उसने set नहीं दिया है तो आपको यहाँ पे खाली quote करने पड़ेंगे results. All right, so we would say let f be a function from x to y which is given as invertible function. Then if it is invertible then there should be a function from y to x. उल्टा हो जाता है. There will be a function g which will be now from y to x and such that g naught f will give me identity. Also f naught g will also give me identity. Inverse का मतलब ये होता है. Okay, then we know that this g would actually be f ka inverse. All right, now we have f inverse is mapped from, so g की जगह मैंने f inverse लिख दिया to make it clear कि okay that inverse is existing and it is like that. Okay, so now we had f inverse from y to x such that it was satisfying this. हमने यहाँ ऊपर ऑलरेडी वो बाय डेफिनेशन बोला हुआ है कि f नॉट g एंड g नॉट f आपको आइडेंटिटी देगा. तो g was nothing but it was f inverse. So f inverse of f is identity. f of f inverse is also giving us identity. ये ऊपर हमने ऑलरेडी बोला हुआ है. ओके, एंड अगर इनका कॉम्पोजिशन आइडेंटिटी दे रहा है तो इसका मतलब ये इसका भी इन्वर्स होगा. सो f इन्वर्स इन्वर्स इज f. All right, I know ये दिमाग में थोड़ा आपका will be like what is this, but it is this only. You need to understand इफ नॉट नाउ टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ, गिव इट अ ब्रेक एंड देन रीथिंक. ये सब ऑब्वियस फैक्ट्स हैं बेटा, बट आपको वो स्टेट करने होते हैं और लिखने होते हैं, प्रेजेंट ऐसे करने होते हैं. ओके, सो यू हैव गॉट टू लर्न इट. ओके, सो एनीवेज, नहीं आता है तो पहले आप अपने सारे प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चंस कर लो, लास्ट में इसको देखना थ्योरेटिकल वाला जैसा. ओके, 13 क्या कह रहा था, ये तो मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन है. लेट एफ फ्रॉम आर टू आर बी गिवन एज एफ एक्स इज इक्वल टू दिस फंक्शन, देन यू हैव टू फाइंड एफ नॉट. कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ फंक्शन विद इटसेल्फ करना है. ओके, सो एफ नॉट एफ ऑफ एक्स इज एफ ऑफ एफ एक्स विच इज एफ ऑफ हमारा एफ एक्स. ये पूरा जो था वो यहाँ रख दोगे आप. ओके, फिर आप इसमें फिर एफ रूल लगाते हो, तो एफ रूल यही था, तो उसमें आएगा 3 माइनस एक्स की जगह ये पूरा एक्सप्रेशन आ जाएगा. तो ये एक्स की जगह पूरा एक्सप्रेशन आ गया, उसका क्यूब, एंड देन दिस होल वाज टू द पावर ऑफ 1/3. ओके, तो खाली फोकस करना है, नथिंग डिफिकल्ट. इट्स जस्ट यू नो कि F1 F2 निकालना होता है. अब यहाँ पे वेरिएबल के टर्म्स में है, थोड़ा बड़ा एक्सप्रेशन है, तो थोड़ा कन्फ्यूजन हो सकता है, बट देन आप थोड़ा फोकस करो, आ जाएगा. ऑलराइट, सो यस, सो दिस वॉज योर एफ एक्स. एंड जब आप एफ वापस इसी में लगा रहे हो तो यहाँ एक्स की जगह ये रख दे रहे हो, सीध ऐसा कुछ एक्सप्रेशन आएगा. सो योर 1/3 पावर एंड क्यूब इज बैलेंसिंग एंड यू आर लेफ्ट विथ 3 minus 3 plus x cube. Okay, and that whole was to be to the power of 1/3. So ये plus 3 minus 3 cancel हो जा रहा है, x cube का cube root which is x. Okay, so आपको f not f is giving you the identity, तो f उसका इनवर्स होगा. क्या था बतानी क्वेश्चन, मल्टीपल चॉइस. अच्छा, फाइंड करो था ठीक. यू हैव टू फाइंड f not f क्या आएगा, तो ये मल्टीपल चॉइस में x आ रहा है. ओके, देन लास्ट में क्या कह रहा है, नाउ देर इज अ फंक्शन गिवन एज दिस एंड देन you need to find the inverse of this, and which you will do yourself now. By now you know all of you know how to find inverse, right? So try that one. क्या करना होता है इनवर्स के लिए, इसकी जगह y रख दो, चेंज ऑफ सब्जेक्ट कर दो. जो चेंज ऑफ सब्जेक्ट करके आएगा x, वही आपका इनवर्स होगा. तो इनमें से देख लेना, आई थिंक भी आ रहा है. okay? तो ये x की जगह उसने gy लिख दिया, ये y का फंक्शन है करके, दैट इज द इनवर्स फंक्शन. Okay children, so complete this exercise, then we'll move on to the next topic.